Welcome back to the Comeback Pod. Today, I'm here with Quentin Steele, number 21 junior from Detroit, Michigan, man.
What up, though?
Thanks for coming on, man.
Of course.
So, of course. So, how we like to start it off is, I like to ask you, who do you think your NBA comparison is, man?
My favorite player probably is like Tracy McGrady.
Okay.
So I try to model my game around that. But having to play the 5 here, I watch more bigs. So
For sure. So, I know you're a big Kobe fan, right?
Yeah.
So, could you tell us how, like, Kobe's play and Kobe's mentality has, like, what that has affected you with your basketball career?
Yeah. So all throughout my basketball career, it hasn't been very like easy. So like ever since like elementary school, I've been watching Kobe mentality videos, like just how he looks at the game, how he looks at life, ups and downs, how to get out of the downs, how to not stay down. And yeah, his mentality's been like the main driver for me when playing this sport. I think about what he's said and what he's done almost every single day.
For sure. I mean, I feel like when mentality is always brought up, like Kobe is a great person to like base your mentality off of, or even base your game off of. He's just a great basketball player, but not only that, but also a great player outside of the basketball field. Mm-hmm. So RIP Kobe, of course, y'all. So for the people at home that might not be able to come to the game to see your game, could you give us a quick breakdown of your game?
Grit. I would say like
for sure.
If you come to see me play, it's gonna be while he's playing hard, or like you're gonna be able to feel the energy that I'm giving out on the court. You're gonna be able to see it.
For sure. When I'm watching you out there on the court, I'm at all the games, so of course I'm watching. When I'm watching you out there on the court, I notice your hustle, your grit, your grind. You're gonna fight for those rebounds and always put like your heart on the floor, which I love, especially from our big man. Of course, they got you playing the 5, but I think your role, you're more like a 4. I see you more like a 4-3 kind of combo almost, but I like your versatility at the 5 though,
yes,
for sure. So. Another question right here. If you could build your dream 5s lineup, who would be in it? Anybody. It could be anybody in the league. It could be anybody. Who would your dream starting 5? Obviously with you in it. You can put yourself at any position.
Oh, all right.
For sure.
I'll probably put like, no, that's about to be crazy. I'm not gonna lie. Probably like Steph.
For sure. Okay.
I want to say Clay just because of Steph. Probably me at the 3.
Okay.
4-man probably Giannis.
Okay. Oh yeah.
5-man.
Who you want? I mean, you really can't go wrong with Curry and Clay.
Honestly, probably just Shaq.
Yeah, probably
just like. For the
so you got two of the best shooters at your top.
Yeah, there's a broken lineup.
And then you got the dominance at the 5 and the 4. Hey, but you dropping the 50 out there? No cap.
Yeah,
Let's do it, man. No cap, right? So look, can you talk about the emotions that you felt going against and beating Howard?
Oh yeah. Obviously, the atmosphere was electric. It was amazing. Playing on that level, on that platform, I wanted to do that for a long time.
For sure.
Anytime I get an opportunity to play like that, I want to take advantage of it. And it was just a great experience. I feel like we came together as a team more than we have any other time this season, and it showed. We took down number 1 Howard. So.
For sure. So I'm glad that you brought up teamwork because that goes right into our next question. I know y'all play like y'all are all like brothers. Y'all have been together for like years, it feels like. But who is your favorite teammate on the court?
My favorite teammate?
Yeah.
I'll probably say he's not on the court right now, but Matt Coffey, that's my dog. So yeah, we've been
2 of the big dogs.
Yeah, we've been playing together for a long time now. He's from Detroit. I'm from the Southfield area, and we've been playing like AAU high school ball against each other all this time.
So y'all been locked in for a minute.
Mm-hmm,
Oh, that's tough. That's good to have on the team. So coming in, you already knew that y'all was gonna be locked in for sure.
I thought it was gonna be like more of a rivalry, and every day we.
Of course. You need that
all the time. But outside, that's my dog.
For sure. So this is another one. So keep 2, cut 1, NBA team. So these teams I'm gonna give you, if you cut it, that means everything in their history is gone. So let's say if it was the Warriors, Curry's whole everything is gone.
Right.
So boom, it's gonna be the Warriors, the Lakers, and the Bulls. Keep 2, cut 1 franchise.
Warriors, Lakers, and Bulls.
But that's hard. They all have amazing things they've done amazing things for NBA. So who you want? Which team you gonna cut?
Man, I'm not gonna lie. I might have to cut the Bulls.
Woo, Jordan?
I might have to cut the Bulls just because of Curry. Like
facts.
And like Lakers, you can't.
Yeah, you
like,
can't. They got Kobe, Magic, Shaq. You can't.
They got everybody. Curry. I'm sorry, I got too much respect.
Wow.
I respect Brian.
Wow.
And MJ obviously, but like.
So I think that's where we're seeing like since we're pretty young, you know what I'm saying? So it's like we're seeing like the younger generation always look, you know, Curry. Growing up, we looking at Curry like that's like, oh my God, that's like the craziest thing we've ever seen for real. But I feel like if we was in the era growing up with Jordan, we probably would be
saying that's kind of why it's like it's kind of not fair to ask that because we didn't grow up seeing that. So they kind of grew up seeing the greatness of MJ. We only kind of watched playback clips.
For sure. So what's a part of your game that you haven't been able to show out there on the court that you would love to show?
I can shoot that mid range, like at a high clip. I just haven't been able to.
For sure. And then I've noticed with your game also, like I noticed you don't take many threes, but I've seen you in practice take some threes, so I know you can shoot the three ball. Is it like a coaching thing? Is it like coach telling you like, hey, no threes, or is it like how is it? Like talk to me through.
I feel like I want to do what we need to win, so I know if I'm open, I'm gonna shoot it, but I'm not gonna hunt for it because I know that's not what they want me to do. They want me to go hunt the ball off the glass, get second chance points, hustle, and then I know whenever I do that, I'm gonna obviously get open and get opportunities to score, and when that time comes, I'm gonna shoot the ball.
And to make the team way more successful, obviously. So, out of the games that you've played this season, what has been your favorite game?
My favorite game, probably this most recent against Fort Valley. I had the flu.
So you was playing on flu games like that. You was putting in pain too. I ain't gonna lie, crashing the boards and everything.
Nobody really knew that, but I feel like I played one of my better games, and I had the flu. So
for sure. So that's like your flu game, your Jordan game for real. So I feel like we're really getting to know the basketball you. But is there anything outside of basketball? Like what is Quentin outside of basketball?
I feel like I'm a pretty laid back, relaxed dude. I like hanging with friends. I like playing guitar. I like music, things like that.
That's tough. I seen you like the Attack on Titan too. You big anime guy?
I love Attack on Titan. I'm an anime guy.
That's tough. Yeah, I love some anime too. But thank you for coming out, man. The last thing I love to ask is any words of wisdom you have to the fans. You can give it right now. So anything you want to tell them.
If you got anything that you got your mind on, whatever anybody else is saying, make sure that you know what you want and just keep going for that. And if your main motivation, then you're gonna be straight.
Y'all heard it here first, man. Quentin Steele, thank you, man. Appreciate you. What's going on, y'all? We back with another interview with the Comeback Pod, and right now we're here with number 23 from the Bronx, New York, senior Dre Watson, man. How you feeling today, man?
Good.
That's good. So I always like to start off my interviews and my podcast with, who do you think your NBA comparison is, man? That's a hard one. I got one for you, but I'm gonna let you go first.
All right, let me hear mine.
Okay, so when I look at your game, the thing I notice the most is your athleticism and your hustle. So I'm a big, I like the Derrick Jones Jr. comparison. I feel like your athleticism,
crazy,
I think your athleticism with the Derrick, I see it like with your hustle and everything, because when I look at you, it's not like you're the biggest player on the court, but you play a lot bigger than you really are. So I see like the Derrick Jones Jr. comparison. What do you think?
I agree with that. I feel like it's like a mixture.
Okay.
Like Rudy Gay.
Okay, I see that. Oh, I do see the Rudy Gay, for sure.
Kevin Garnett.
Oh, I can see that too.
I'm not
KG. That a KG. Ooh, KG's a good one. Yeah. Okay, we're gonna get more into your defensive capabilities also down the line as well in the interview. But walk us through with y'all not only beating Clark, but you having your season high against Clark. How do you feel?
I feel good. I feel like that was like a game that I could like get comfortable because I haven't played for this. I'm trying to get used to being back on the court again.
For sure.
You know what I mean? So it's like the D1 I was at, I transferred here and I'm kind of starting to put my groove now. You know?
Okay. For sure. So what can we expect from you in the game today with y'all being on the 2-game win streak?
That we're going to be aggressive and try to get a dub and actually try to make it a statement win.
Okay, for sure. So with what we've already talked about, your athleticism is one thing I've always looked at. If you can create your own dunk contest, who would you have in your dunk contest?
NBA guys?
NBA guys. It could be NBA guys, it could be, but no, let's keep it to NBA guys.
Alright, I'll
For
put
sure.
Zach LaVine.
Okay, for sure. Zach LaVine's always a good one.
I'll put Zion.
Okay.
I'll put Ja.
Okay.
I put Bron in there just because Bron hasn't done it. Like,
and we've always wanted to see, like, come on, like, we want Bron to dunk contest.
yeah, Bron.
Okay, and then we'll give me one more.
And I'll say either Aaron Gordon or Larry Nance.
Ooh, hey, Aaron Gordon, he get robbed every time. I swear.
Yeah.
My boy deserved one at least. I'm not gonna lie, but I love Ja. Everybody wants Ja. I would have said probably like Ant in the dunk contest would be tough too.
Yeah,
I'm not
it would
gonna
be
lie.
tough.
Or like one of the Thompson twins. I feel like they're underrated, sneaky athletic legs. So
they are too.
yeah, so I like that.
Yeah.
Okay, so with y'all now being 11 and 10, what do you think needs to happen in order for y'all to keep this momentum going?
I feel like we just all gotta stick to the plan like that coach got for us. Like just buying into the program. Like everybody realizing that like we gotta work together in order to actually win the game.
For sure.
I feel like when a lot of the teams we play, we have more talent than them. So sometimes we kind of just get into like the, you know, like where instead of thinking about the team, we're thinking about.
That's a fact, for sure, and I'm glad you brought up Coach. I know Coach is out there talking to y'all. What's some of the best advice that you've gotten from Coach over the year?
Him just saying, like, I guess, like, let the game settle in.
Okay.
Instead of, like, because, you know, a lot of times at the beginning of the game, sometimes you try to hit a home run play, beginning of the game, I guess just letting the game settle in and actually just taking what the defense gives you instead of just forcing it, you know what I mean?
For sure. So, with you wearing number 23, you know, 23 has a lot of history with it. Talk to us, why'd you pick the number 23 one?
Honestly, I was trying to be in that mentality. Like, I told myself I'm back on the court.
Okay.
And at first it was me getting healthy. Now it's me learning the plays. Then it was, you feel me? Now I'm actually playing and starting to get my wins and stuff like that. So it was more about just, the mentality I wanted to come in here with. Like, you know what I mean?
Of course, and then get used to playing with your teammates, of course, as well. And I feel like you're a big role. You have a big role for this team also. With you now being like kind of like that 5 position, obviously you're that hustle and that athleticism that you bring. It honestly brings up the whole team, especially when you get like a nice dunk or a nice block or something. So yeah. So can you talk to us about your clothing brand? I see you do have a clothing brand. Can you walk us through your clothing brand or shout it out and everything like that?
Yeah, it's called Real Culture.
Okay.
So it's just something I did just because like where I'm from, a lot of people say, I should have been did it.
Yeah, for
you know what I mean? So cause like I always, since I was younger, was always into like clothes and stuff like that. So it was just something, and I wanted to be more than basketball player. So I got a clothing brand. I got a lawn care in Florida.
Okay, bet. So me knowing that you are a Lakers fan, can you tell us how you feel about that AD Luka trade? Talk to us, man. That's it might be one of the craziest trades I've ever seen in my life. Yeah. I'm not gonna lie. So give us the breakdown.
Especially for ball, bro.
Like, come on, that's crazy. Like, so what do you think on the Lakers side? How do you feel about it?
I feel like honestly, it was a good move just because, especially in the draft in college, there's a lot of athletic bigs that you could get. And I feel like with a guard like Luka,
facts,
you don't need him to be scoring 20, 30. Luka's gonna make it easy for him. Throw it up for him. You got Braun and you got some shooters.
That's what I'm saying. I feel like any center can really thrive in this situation. The Lakers, if you really think about it, you got Luka, you got LeBron, two of the best playmakers in the league.
They talking about them being like not having a center, but honestly, gonna be real. Like Hayes. He's athletic.
And they just traded for Mark Williams.
Yeah.
They just traded for Mark Williams. So now they got like we got that Duke in them. Duke is, hey, come on. So,
but it does make people think like, okay, dang, like if you could trade Luka, this is really a business. Like regardless if you want to take a team like over family and stuff like that, it's really a business because he didn't know. You could tell by his reaction.
You could tell. Like this was new news to everybody.
Yeah, he's like, what? Like, yeah, it's April Fool's.
For real, that's what I was thinking. I'm like, it can't be real. I thought Shams got hacked or something. Yeah. So boom, we appreciate you for coming on, man. Thank you for joining us for the Comeback Pod. For like the last thing I always ask the players, for the fans that are watching, could you give them any words of wisdom or anything you would like to say to them?
Words of wisdom, I guess. Love everybody. And what I would say to y'all is come to the games.
For sure. Y'all hear this from all of them. Make sure y'all are coming out to the games, y'all. Y'all see when the crowd is filled, we win. We got way more energy, of course. So thanks for coming out, man. I appreciate you.
Pop out right now, pull my big one on these hoes down. I'm not acrobatic, I'm not flipping on my bros. No, all my shit be factual, I cannot get exposed. Real talking stick, I catch a bitch before I catch a cold.